Good morning, kindergartners. It's Thursday, and today we are going to be working on counting on. Now, we've done that a lot in our morning routine where I say we are going to count the days of school, but instead of starting at 1, we're going to start at 79 and we're going to count on from there. Okay, so this is like our big book. And the first thing they want us to do, I was able to write with pencil in here so you can see, is to ask how many bees there are. So we have to be very careful and accurate when we are counting. So let's start here. I always kind of try and move left to right so that I don't forget anything. So count with me or count for me. 1, Did you get the number 12? That's how many I counted, 12. All right, now we're going to count ants. They're a little harder to find, so we've got to really look carefully. I'm going to kind of go up here, down this way, and around this way. 1, 2, How many did you count? If you counted 15, I believe you are right. Now we're going to count slugs. Slugs are harder to see because they kind of blend in, so we have to look very carefully. Let's count the number of slugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and do you see this one hiding right here? 6. So you should have counted 6. Now we're going to count ladybugs. I'm going to just let you look and see if you can figure out how many ladybugs there are. That is right. There are 3. 1, 2, 3. And the last one are caterpillars. They kind of are camouflaged in here, but we can see them. We're going to kind of start and count like this, okay? Ready? 1, 2, and one more is hiding there. So you should have found 7. Okay, the first question is this. Are there more bees or slugs? So we're going to look at bees. There are 12 bees and there are 6 slugs. So are there more bees or slugs? That is right. There are more bees. Now, the question is how many more bees are there? Well, I'm going to take the number. One way we could have done this is we could have taken the slug and drawn a line. This bee to this slug, this bee to this slug, this bee to this slug, and then when we're out of slugs, we count the leftovers. But an easier way to do it is to say, well, there are 6 slugs, so I'm going to count on from there and get to the number 12. So I'm going to say 6 for the slugs, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, I don't know if you can see, I got to give you all my fingers here. So there's 5 and 1. There are 6 more. So there are 6 more bees than there are slugs. Now the hard question is, are there fewer bees or fewer slugs? That is right, there are fewer slugs. How many fewer? Now remember, if there are 6 more bees, there are 6 fewer slugs. All right, we're going to do one more. You can do more of these on your own if you want, but let's do ladybugs and ants. So there are 3 ladybugs and 15 ants. Are there more ants or ladybugs? There are more ants. Are there fewer ants or ladybugs? There are fewer ladybugs. So in order to find out how many more how many more ants there are, we're going to start by covering our ladybugs, there are 3. So I'm going to say 3, and then I'm going to start counting on my fingers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've used up 10. So I'm going to need a toe or something more. 14, 15. There are 12 more ants than ladybugs. How many fewer ladybugs are there than ants? So if there are 12 more ants, that means there are 12 fewer ladybugs. All right, I think it's going to be a little easier for you in the actual exercise. So we're going to do that in the next lesson.